Hey family, welcome or welcome back. I'm Patrice. If you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you hit that subscribe button down below to join the family. You see me each and every week. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I make an upload. So this video is going to be short and sweet and to the point. I'm going to share with you 3 ways on how you can make your retwist last longer. The first way is to cover your hair. And you're probably like, oh, that's so simple. But covering your hair will allow your retwist to last longer because it's preventing from friction against your pillow. A lot of us have cotton pillows. So covering your hair not only helps your hair from unraveling, but also from breakage, because your pillows are cottony and the cotton actually absorb all that moisture out of your hair and your hair will become dry. If you're someone who does not cover your hair at night and you want your retwist to last longer, please start covering your hair. And even if you don't want your retwist to last longer and you just don't care for that, cover your hair anyway because it will prevent you from breakage. It will prevent you from dryness. So a lot of people do have issues with their hair being dry. Covering your locks will allow your hair to keep in that moisture and allow your hair to grow a lot better, longer, stronger. Is that a commercial there? The second way on how you can keep your locks from unraveling is having a updo. So if you have an updo, your hair doesn't have much room to actually move around, especially if you're an active person, if you work out or sweating a lot, then you're able to keep your retwist in if you have an updo. Your hair doesn't have any room to actually loosen at the roots. If you're someone who keeps your locks down, then your locks will definitely unravel very quickly than someone who keeps it up. So that's why having an updo is actually helpful if you want to have your retwist to last longer. Now, like say if your locks are really short and you can't really do anything to it, I personally do not advise anyone to actually style their hair too much in their early part of their journey. You don't want to keep your updo in too long, especially if you're using rubber bands or hairpins. You do not want to keep it in too long. A week max. So after a week, take it down. If you're gonna do a style, make sure it doesn't have a lot of stress on your scalp or on your hair. So the very last way is having a protective style. So that's either lock knots, that's 2-strand twists, and that's a braid. So if you braid your locks, you know, I've braided my locks multiple times before and I worked out, it didn't budge. It didn't budge. My locks looked great. My retwist was on point still. My favorite way of keeping my locks retwisted longer is lock knots. Lock knots are harm-free. You don't have to worry about any pins, any rubber bands or anything. You're using your own hair. So I like to just keep my knots in for about a week. Sometimes, you know, I can keep it in for a week and a half, 2 weeks. It doesn't even matter. But of course, you don't want to keep it in for months because, I mean, then your hair will probably start to mesh together. I definitely love lock knots because it's harm-free. I don't got to worry about any stress on my scalp. It's very easy to do. But of course, if you're a male, you probably wouldn't want to wear lock knots. But, you know, if you're a female, it's definitely something that I would do if I was going to the gym all the time. Of course, I still go to the gym, but I don't necessarily care for my retwists anymore unless I have an event I'm going to, or if I, you know, have somewhere to go that I need a fresh retwist. But besides lock knots, 2-strand twists and braids are very easy to do and also very helpful if you don't want your retwist to, you know, disappear in 2 days, 3 days. So definitely you can wear braids or 2 strands to the gym or wherever you're going and you don't even have to worry about it unraveling because it actually stays in place. So these are just 3 tips that you can use in order to, you know, keep your retwist from unraveling. So for example, if you're, I don't know, 2-year mark, 1-year mark, and you're like, damn, I don't want my retwist to unravel, then you can like cornroll your locks, or you can make you can do braids, or you can do 2 strands and then Bam! Over the years, I learned to realize that unraveling is normal, especially if you have traditional locks like me. If you have traditional locks, your locks are going to unravel. There's no way that you can completely prevent your locks from unraveling. It's normal in your journey. It's okay. Your locks are going to be fine. It's a regular process that we all go through because that's what our hair naturally does. We are actually practicing our hair to lock a certain way how we want it to lock by retwisting it. So we're retwisting it in whatever direction we retwist it in, and we're practicing for it to lock that way so that it can look a certain way. My retwist, after what, 4 or 5 days, my retwist is non-existent. That's normal. It's not just for those who just started their journey. This is a normal thing and it's okay. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're amazing. You should enjoy your journey. You should embrace every part of your journey, regardless if you're in the early stages or if you're in the mature stages, or, you know, it doesn't matter. So embrace it, love it, own it, be it. Be spiffy, be you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any way or any tips on how you make your retwist last longer, please let me know down below.